What's up, everybody? Rob Cash is on the set. Before we get started, any mentioning of any digital asset is not financial advice. You should know what to do. If not, please seek help. I'm just going to get on with it. Of course, I started making videos, talking about XRP primarily, right? But since then, I've become very, very heavily diversified. But just to put it bluntly, simply, however you want to say it, I've done my research on XRP. I'm firmly, how could I say it? I'm firmly satisfied, where my fiat is placed into XRP. I'm happy with what I've done with my money. And what the reason why I got this article up on the screen, because I'm going to talk about some of the FUD that goes out about XRP. Now, just to put this simply and to be transparent, I'm in here to change my financial status, period. No matter what digital asset does it. I'm here to get rich, not to bitch. Because there's a lot of people in this space who really take making money personal, with these digital assets. I mean, seriously, it's almost like gang warfare. And I thought we would be done with this because I'm going to tell you, you know, I think you're a winner no matter what digital asset you're invested in, because the whole key to being in this space is to make money and to escape the traps of fiat currencies. All right, that's why we're here. We're all here to look for a better life, most of us, because we're not rich. That's why we're here. Some people probably do have have a lot of money already and trying to enrich themselves a little further. However it goes, most of us are poor and are trying to become rich. And I don't care if we get there by being invested in cheese coin, balloon token, whatever it is. Whatever gets the job done, you do it. Because I could tell you right now, I'm not here for some type of sick loyalty with the XRP army or Bitcoin maxis or Ethereum juggernauts, however you want to, display your title. I'm here to get fucking rich. And if you're watching this video, please keep the children away because the language is going to be brutal. And I was watching a video last night, and I was listening to these two guys, and they was, talking about, XRP and stuff like that. And one of the things that they brought up is that the price of XRP is going up, and they was asking customers, okay, how are you going to take profits? You can't trade XRP right now because of the SEC. First of all, these two morons need to understand that there's a bigger market besides the United States. Okay, XRP is trading in Japan, South America, China, and in the UK. So there are other markets besides the US. It's a global market that runs 24 hours a day. So how the hell can you ask how is anyone going to take profits? Because some US exchanges decided to delist XRP. And simply, I can just use a VPN and still get on Binance and other exchanges as well, and still get XRP from other places that we're supposed to not trade in. So there are ways around that. So I mean, just the sheer ignorance, of that statement alone just was like, how can you guys even begin to be some type of crypto gurus or some type of informational outlet when you don't even know basic shit like that? That XRP is traded globally in other places besides the United States, and saying that people are going to be stuck with their XRP. And then on top of that, asking how is the price even appreciating? Because it's getting traded in other places, morons. Secondly, how can you worry about what other people are doing with their money? How does it offend you? I can't believe we live in this culture where what people do with their money or with their lives offend other people. Listen, what I spend my money on isn't going to make you broke. So if I become broke and XRP goes to zero, that's on me. It's not on you. Shame on me, not you. Keep it moving. And vice versa. But I put this article up on the screen, and I'm not going to get into the article. I'm going to leave the link in the description so you can check it out for yourself, especially people that are new to the crypto market and you're hearing a lot of displaced information about XRP. Now, it might sound like I'm taking it personal, but what bothers me is that when I'm hearing people calling us, stupid and all these name calling things, yeah, I kind of take it personal. I rub it off a little, for the most part. But when you got new people coming into the space and they see things like that and they're getting information from people who are not even that knowledgeable. But I'm just going to slap this on the screen real quick where you can see it, where it says Ripple's CTO invented a distributed computer system 20 years before blockchain Ask him about it. Now, if you're extremely new, what that is saying is that Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency ever created, and it was derived from blockchain technology. However, distributed ledger technology was created before blockchain technology and patented by Ripple's chief technical officer, David Schwartz, 20 years before blockchain come into fruition. And distributed ledger technology hosts the digital asset XRP. Now, again, I'm not getting into which one is better, more superior, or any of that, because I don't have those type of biases, to be honest. I love being in the crypto space. I love what it's given my family. I'm loving what it's giving to other people and their families and changing their positions for the better. That's what this is all about. I love the crypto space. I love any coin. I don't care what it is. If you can get rich from it, damn it, do it. It's as simple as that. I don't care what coin you're shilling to your friends, to yourself, or whatever. As long as you're not doing nothing, damaging to other people, robbing them or conning them out of money or something like that, and you're just investing and you're just happy about your investment and you want to share it with other people, by all means do it. There's no hate over here. That's why my name is Rob Cash. Not because I love fiat, but I'm trying to cash out heavily. Okay, I'm taking this opportunity that's before me and taking advantage of it. It's as simple as that. I'm going to read this title to this article again. Ripple CTO invented a distributed computer system 20 years before blockchain. Ask him about it. Now, again, you're going to hear a lot of people in this space, talking about, XRP weirdos, which there are some. There's some weirdos in every crypto camp. And me personally, I don't belong to any crypto camp. I belong to the get money camp, to get this value camp, because I've been buying gold and silver before cryptos even came into fruition, because I tried to protect my wealth in case fiat just crumbles at a moment's notice. Now, for those that are telling poor people to get Bitcoin, because I've said this in many videos before, that's not an optimal move for poor people. I'm sorry, it's not. Now, if you want to protect your wealth the same way I was doing with gold and silver, so if fiat was to crash, at a moment's notice, you want to protect what little savings or wealth you have, then yeah, that's a good thing to do. Purchase Bitcoin. But if you're trying to get rich and change your financial status, Bitcoin isn't going to do it at 60 grand unless you're already wealthy. Let's be real here. You don't have to be a genius to figure that fucking shit out. It's 60 grand. What the hell can a person making 20 grand or even 100 grand a year can do with a $60,000 Bitcoin? It's not going to change their lives. It's not. Now, to save money, now I save some of my profits that I make from crypto in Bitcoin, and I save money in Bitcoin. But am I looking to get rich off Bitcoin? Hell to the fucking no. It's not. XRP buying it at 20 cents for the last 5 years? Oh, hell yeah. Buying VeChain when it was at a half a penny for the last 3 years? Oh, hell yeah. Buying VThor at a thousandth of a penny for the last 2 years? Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. Those things are going to change my life and has already begun to do so. Bitcoin will not do it. And I love Bitcoin. Okay? Bitcoin is a great store of value to keep my gains in. But is it going to make the person that's working 6 days a week $30,000 a year? How the hell are they going to get a $60,000 Bitcoin? And even then, if it appreciates, or should I say when it appreciates to $250,000, and just say they need that whole $250,000, now you're back to square one. I can take out $250,000 in XRP and still have 20 other assets to choose from when they moon as well. I'm well diversified. Stop listening to these people. Hell, even including me. Choose your own path. Do your proper research. Because if you do the proper research, you cannot go wrong with what you do. I think it's very destructive to tell people who have very limited resources to just bet on Bitcoin. Should they have Bitcoin in their portfolio? Absolutely. But if they're looking to change their financial status, they have XRP, they have VeChain, they have Cardano. They have many others. They have XDC. Oh yeah, I'm bullish on XDC. Shout out to my man XRP, Operation XRP. I almost called you by your real name, bro, because we talk so much. Shout out to you, brother. He got me up on XDC, and I suggest you do your research on that as well. Very great project. I'm bullish on PundyX as well. And if you've been following me for a long time, you know I am. And I've made money and continue to make money off all these projects and many, many more. Matter of fact, I'm into so many projects, I can't even name them all. I got to look at the portfolio just to remember. And I love being in this space, but I'm tired of the foolishness, And if you're going to attack an enemy, you need to know that enemy better than you know yourself, because that's the only way you can attack them properly. So it's obvious that people are attacking XRP and haven't even done the research. So how are you going to attack something and haven't done your homework? Because if you're going to attack them and attack them properly, you need to know what you're fighting or what you're facing. You can't do it with limited information and then pass it off to somebody else. That's how you get someone else's asses kicked. By putting out wrong information or limited information. Let's read this title again. And if you don't like it, if it's getting redundant, you can leave the video. Remember, you have choices. Because that's another thing. People get upset about this crypto space. They, like I said before, they treat it like gang warfare. Listen, if you don't like the asset, don't buy it. And you even have people on big crypto channels talk about how, oh, I hate XRP. How can you put that much energy into hating an asset? We're talking about making money here. If you don't like it, don't buy it. It's as simple as that. You don't have to put that energy on someone else. I almost missed out on the early opportunity of XRP. Well, actually, I did. And again, it's redundant because I said that in plenty of my videos. Had the opportunity to get in XRP when it was below a penny, but I got fudded out listening to other people. I never do that shit again. I do my own research and make my own decisions. And I encourage everyone else to do the same, because you will miss opportunity doing that. Do your own research and stop being lazy. Because I get a lot of laziness in the comments too. A lot of people asking me to give them answers to things that I just said in the video. If you're too lazy to read, how can you be too lazy to take off the information off a video? That's extra lazy. Then I got to give you the answer in the comments. Also, do your research, because anything destructive happened to you financially, it's on you, because you didn't do the research and you were being lazy. No more being lazy. I do my due diligence. I'm doing good right now. My brother's doing good. My man Operation XRP is doing good, and many others. Shout out to my man James Malpass. Love you, brother. You put me up on some good investments. Thank you. You guys need to look into Helium, HNT, passive income. You need to look into that as well. And I'm going to make a video about those things, but I had to make the video, and I know I'm ranting. I know I am, but it just sickens me, because we're in a bull market right now, and there's a lot of new people that's going to be coming into the space, and people, again, are lazy. They're going to take the little information that they hear and they're going to run with it without checking it out. That's why, the same thing. I live my life the way I do crypto. If someone says something bad about a person, I'm not going to take that, and run with it. I'm going to take it with a grain of salt until I meet that person and make that distinction for myself. And I've made a lot of friends that way, and come to find out that the other person that tried to get me away from that person was wrong, until I got to know that person for myself. Now I'm telling you to do the same. Do your due diligence. Think about all the people that told you about, the whole difference between Bitcoin and Ripple and stuff. Again, I love both. I have both. But I'm just going to put this up on the screen here. Ripple's CTO invented a distributed computer system 20 years before blockchain. What was the first cryptocurrency created from blockchain? Bitcoin. So XRP had the potential to exist before Bitcoin. So now let me ask you this. If XRP would have hit the market before Bitcoin, this story would be reversed. The narrative would be totally different, right? Yes, it would. And now they also said in the video, I was listening to these two idiots talking about XRP, was talking about it was a banker's coin and stuff like that. And how can you buy it when they said it wasn't even made for retail investors? Hell, a Lamborghini isn't made for the average person. But if you get rich and you can buy one, you can, right? Same thing with XRP. Okay, it wasn't made for retail investors, but I have the opportunity to buy it and make money from it. I don't give a damn about who it was intentionally made for. The point is I'm able to buy it and reap the reward off its, financial ascension. Period. What does that have to do? So because it wasn't made for me directly, I can't buy it and make money off of it? That's a fucking moron statement. Because it wasn't made for retail investors. What the fuck does that have to do with making money? Absolutely nothing. Looked at the tech, looked at the partnerships, 20 cents, makes sense to me, and bought it. No rocket science shit to that. You dudes got to stop, with this. I'm not even going to, I almost said some chauvinistic stuff and said, that's some real female, characteristics right there. But you know what? A lot of the women in the space are acting better than these men. They keeping it business. They're not in here lollygagging and going back and forth over their punk ass feelings. They're out here making money, getting it done. Focused on the agenda at hand, which is to get rich or wealthy, because there's a difference between the two. I'm trying to get wealthy. Don't listen to these morons unless they're really talking about factual information on the tech, the partnerships, and some speculation, of course. But all that, when these dudes be getting in their feelings, talking about, oh, I don't buy it because, it wasn't made for retail investors, and chuckling and all. Look at the lawsuit. Ha ha, they getting sued. Listen, that's bad for all cryptos if it goes bad for Ripple. You fucking idiots. It goes bad for everything. That's nuts. I don't understand that. People think that just only affects XRP. No, it doesn't. It affects every digital asset in the space. Because if XRP does go down, guess who's next on the list? A whole lot of other cryptos. So it's not funny. It's not a game. I'm sorry for the rant, but I had to get that off my chest because it's ridiculous. We're here to make money. We're not even here to make friends. But if you do that, that's good. God bless. But at the end of the day, we're here to make money. That's it. And whatever money is to you, utilize this space to your advantage, nothing else. These goofballs kill me out here taking investing personal. It's ridiculous. Now, mind you, I don't care if someone says, oh man, I don't like that XRP, I'm into that. Well, that's fine. But when they get to the point where they start spreading information and telling other people that they shouldn't do it because of X, Y, Z, that's when I get upset. Because it's like, no, you need to be truthful in your information. And secondly, that's destructive. And I'm worried about my poor people out here listening to these people. Can you imagine someone taking $1,000 and putting it into Bitcoin, and in 10 years that $1,000 becomes $10,000 as opposed to $1,000 going into VeChain, XRP, VThor, Cardano can probably net them just say $100,000, maybe. They have a better advantage on reaping more financial reward from those projects than Bitcoin, especially if they're trying to change their financial, situation to the extreme. There's a whole lot more I want to say, but all I'm going to tell you is that you better stay on the set with doing your due diligence. Stop being lazy. Look up the information and the history of said information on your own. I'm going to scroll down to this article just a little bit. I'm not going to get into it. Before there was Satoshi Nakamoto, there was David Schwartz. And I also posted this on Twitter. Look at this. The mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto is often credited with inventing blockchain, the tech behind the recent cryptocurrency and decentralization boom. But long before Nakamoto published his seminal paper that shaped the Bitcoin as we know it, Ripple Chief Technology Officer, David Schwartz had already come up with a similar concept. I'm just going to leave it right there. The article is going to be linked in the description of the video. Again, I apologize for the rant, but I just had to throw that out there in the space. Stop listening to these weasels. Do your own due diligence and research. And I'm not shilling XRP. I'm just shilling the fact that, you know, you need to be careful of people and their personal feelings when you're trying to get information about investing, because that has no room for making money. You need to be sure, absolutely sure about the information, that you need to acquire before putting your fiat anywhere. That's what you need to do. Just like that crazy, that crazy Tracy Morgan commercial. You want to be sure, or do you want to speculate? Be sure about your investment and the information. I'm sure about mine with XRP. I'm definitely sure. I'm not getting fudded out, and you shouldn't either. And if you don't want to buy it, let it be a choice because it's not financially sound for you, or you don't like the direction that they're going. There's nothing wrong with that. But do not, miss out on an opportunity just because of he said, she said, or someone's personal feelings that has nothing to do with technical information for your investment. And this is Rob Cash. I'm off the set.